Good morning, everyone. Oh, hi. Let's see, I don't see new faces today, so I'll say it for YouTube. For those of you who don't know me, hello, my name's Heather. I'm the music director here at the Sonoran Desert Center for Spiritual Living. I invite you all to stand and look at our beautiful projector today. We don't have programs today, so we're trying something a little bit different. All right. You ready? Here we go. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Go! Every day there's a choice I can make to be glad or be sad, forgive or stay mad. It's all up to me. What I focus on will be in my life. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Go! When clouds fill the sky, I know I'll get by. When I see all that's right, the dark turns to light. I give thanks and I say, this is my lucky day. I'm alive. Yes, we are alive today. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Every day, like we mean it, I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Woo-hoo!
Aren't you guys good? So somebody told me today that they really liked my hair. Whew, I feel good. I love my life. You know, when we sing that song, I made my husband change the words to I love my wife. No, every day. No, he loves me. Oh, well, welcome everybody. It's good to see you. And I think everybody here is familiar. We don't have any new people here today, do we? No first-timers. So you know me, I'm Jackie Peterson, Board of Trustee member. And I want to make a little announcement before we really get into the service itself. And that is that our dear Donna is in the hospital. And she's going to be there for a few days. I don't know how long. They're running some tests, and they're going to be doing some procedures. And, of course, you all know that if you were here last week, that she said she wasn't feeling well and was having a hard time breathing. So she is up at St. Mary's. But in telling you that, I also want to tell you that I talked with John this morning. And he said, you know, he really appreciates all the prayers and the good thoughts, and to also just give them some time to deal with some things on their own here for a while. I know all of us, you know, want to rush up there and see Donna and say hello and let her know that we're there supporting her. But along the way, if you have any questions, not that I know a whole lot, but maybe give me a call if you want to. You know, my number's on the back of the program. You don't have one today, ha ha ha. But if you have an old one, actually there are some extra ones from last week that are on the chair by where Dan is sitting, so. Speed dial. Oh.
All friend you on Facebook, right?
Oh, yeah, there you go. But when we do know more and when she's ready for visitors, we'll try to get the word out. So, thank you very much. But I will say, on behalf of Reverend Donna, who we all love dearly, and the Board of Trustees, I am privileged to welcome you here to our very loving center, the Sonoran Desert Center for Spiritual Living. Wherever you are on your spiritual journey, that is okay. You're good just right where you are. And we will validate you and support you every step of the way. Our vision statement, I think you all know it, so join me. Love in action. Every day, in every way. Yeah. What more is there than love in this world? We express this love by learning and living the principles of the science of mind. And we have our declaration of principles. Well, they're on the back of the bulletin, but guess what? Here you go. Join me. I believe there is an infinite intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe this intelligent power is only good. I believe this intelligence expresses as me. I believe through my conscious use of this power, I create my life as happy, healthy, and complete, and so it is. And I already established we don't have any first-timers, except, when you think about it, every moment is a first time, isn't it? Look to your left, and look into the eyes of the person sitting next to you. Do you know which way is left? Well, look to your right then, into the eyes of the person sitting next to you. I know that you see the infinite spirit in one another, and that's what binds us together. So I do want to thank everybody who made this possible. It was kind of a last-minute thing to bring this together, and Heather, you're always there ready. And John Lopez is going to be doing our message today. And Louise is our practitioner. And then we also have Gray helping out with all of this. So it's wonderful how people pull together. Also, late night phone calls with Wanda and Bruce and with Heather. Yeah, it's been kind of interesting, but that's who we are. We're a family and we make things happen. So, please direct your attention to what I'm going to tell you. Because I don't think we have a screen for the announcements, do we? No, okay.
Doing double duty today.
The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste, namaste.
Good morning. My name is Louise, and I am your practitioner today. And just want to reiterate what Jackie said. Let's all hold Donna in prayer today and all week, just knowing the highest and the best, and that she is perfect, whole, and complete. I light this service candle, just knowing that we are each bring our light into this place, this sacred place, this holy place. So take a deep breath, just settle in, and just know that there is one power, one presence, one life. This one is everywhere and everything. This one is love. I am one with this love, and I know this for all of us, for everyone. We are individualized expressions of the one, and still one with this one, always connected, always whole. And I know for us now that this one is expressing as love, joy, health, harmony, radiance, peace, and abundance. These God qualities are fully present and fully expressing in each of our lives now. I know that we are each divine beings here to express the one in all the magnificence and glory that we can imagine. May our hearts be free to sing our songs as we remember this for ourselves and for each other. May we rejoin knowing that this moment we can choose the what and how of our lives. Our paths today are intricately woven as the service unfolds. I know this service is perfect, whole, and complete, and that we all express joy, happiness, love, and radiance. I know there are prayers for Donna, and I am so grateful that John is here to inspire us with his words. We anchor this by saying, "And so it is." Thank you. So, my talk today is about affirmative prayer and how it works in our lives. I will be referencing the book Perfect Praying by our very own practitioner, John Lopez. What is prayer? According to Webster's definition, a prayer is an address, such as a petition, to God or a God in word and thought. It's an earnest request or wish. Affirmative prayer, on the other hand, is a focused, positive, mental process of directed thought into the universal mind, where certain spiritual laws are put into motion to attract or manifest a certain outcome, condition, or thing. Prayer is a conscious knowing of your oneness with Spirit and its complete and total willingness to give that which is already yours by divine birthright. Spirit, being all there is unlimited supply, abundance, perfect solution, happiness, and health, and it is yours for the taking now. So I'm going to just tell a little story. When I was writing this, I thought, this came to mind. So I have a sister-in-law who has an amazing story that really exemplifies the power of our thoughts and our knowing, and then feeling and seeing the outcome desired. Ginger grew up without a father figure in her life. She is one of 3 children. At an early age, she told her mother that she wanted to be a nurse. Her mother would say to her, "Why not be a doctor?" And they talked about what it would be like for Ginger to be a doctor. Ginger wanted to be a nurse to help people, and her mother suggested that she could do so much more as a doctor, which aligned with Ginger's vision and purpose. When she was 14 years old, her mother died in a car accident, and she and her siblings were split up and lived with different friends and family. She has never spoken about how that impacted her life, but she did not give up on her passion to help people. When she graduated from high school, she went to college on student grants and student loans. She chose the path of being an OB/GYN doctor and surgeon, eventually specializing in difficult pregnancies and surgeries. She spent years pursuing her dream in her mind and in action, always working towards that goal. She understood the power of her thoughts to create that which she desired, and she took the necessary steps to achieve her goal. So affirmative prayer is a conscious conjoining and co-creation with the Spirit, the God within you, to manifest that which already exists as a perfect blueprint in infinite mind and is yours to claim and bring forth into immediate manifestation. Prayer always works, one way or the other, but sometimes it appears not to bring about the particular results you intended or hoped for because of the underlying beliefs with which it was expressed. Traditional, non-affirmative prayer is often an entreaty with the hope rather than the certainty that whatever is asked for will be granted. A very important reason why your prayers may sometimes not seem to work is that Spirit can only do for you what it can do through you. Spirit reveals and gives to you only to the degree that you believe it can. Believe in and expect a little, and you'll get a little. Believe in and expect a lot, and your world will be filled with abundance. You may not always get what you want, but you almost always will get what you expect. Prayer and belief are very closely related. So one more quick example that I will share. I married right out of high school. I had been 18 for 2 whole days and had a series of significant mishaps for several years. One of my sisters said about me, if it weren't for bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all. And I really started to believe that. And guess what? You know it. My bad luck continued, from financial problems to physical accidents. It was kind of an ongoing thing. During this period of bad luck, I happened upon an article about how our thoughts affect our lives. That article, along with seeing a therapist, turned my life around. It was not an overnight change. It was a gradual change, sometimes grueling change, that took place over many years. But the more I understood my thoughts could affect change, the more my goals expanded, and my life changed. After about 10 years after I read that article, I was introduced to Science of Mind, and I knew I had found my home. A church that aligned with my beliefs, taught me affirmative prayer, and brought me peace in knowing the oneness of God lives within me. And guess what? It lives within each of us. Namaste.
This is a song I haven't done in a little while, but I think we need it. Looking forward, looking back, keeps your heart and mind in lack. A single-minded vision sets the heart free. Busy hands, a busy mind. You don't think you have the time, but you'll find that if you close your eyes and breathe, like a butterfly embracing all its beauty, from a chrysalis of shame you will awake. Just be still and know that in that present moment, the universe will show you the right road to take. Don't miss your miracle. Don't miss your miracle. Don't miss your miracle. If you trust and believe that miracles are made by you and me. Expect a greater good today. Soon you'll know no other way. Refill yourself with faith and overcome your fears. In that conscious unity, if it's to be, it's up to me. Everything you need has always been right here. And just like a moonbeam dancing on the water, your imagination casts a shining net. You were born to create and you can't help it. We are all one spirit manifest. Don't miss your miracle. Don't miss your miracle. It all is possible if you trust and believe that miracles are made by you and me. Don't miss your miracle. Don't miss your miracle. It all is possible if you trust and believe that miracles are made by you and me. That miracles are made by you and me.
Well, good morning. I'm John, and it is my privilege and honor to step in for Reverend Donna this morning. I usually sleep in on Saturday mornings. Well, since I'm retired, I usually sleep in most days. But yesterday, when I got up, the first thing I do is I check my email, I check my voicemail, I check my instant messages, all three of which had messages from Donna saying, "Can you do the service tomorrow?" And I was like, oh my gosh. All right, so I returned her message, I returned her voicemail, and I got her on the phone and said, "Don't worry, everything's under control." So I did get my talk this morning from week 3 of the My Passion, My Purpose theme for the month. And and today's talk is called Perfectly Imperfect Passions. There is perfection within what we might term as imperfect. There's always perfection in that. And so as I looked over the talk, I realized that everyone here already know, because we're in this teaching, we already know our passions and we already know our purpose, right? Yes. So let this talk be a reminder for you. Okay? All right. So as we discover our passion and purpose, we often default to judging ourselves or comparing ourselves to others. We still do that sometimes, don't we? Feeling that we're not worthy or capable of carrying out our goals or dreams, we dissolve into stagnation and fear. I know none of us here ever does that. Fostering an illusion of separation, we feel impotent to step into our dreams. Taking score too soon, we don't allow time to reveal the perfection of our passionate path. Even though it's already a done deal in spirit, sometimes on this plane, it takes a while for the material to arrange itself in order to manifest our good, right? Have we noticed that? By following some simple steps, we can recognize imperfections, quote unquote, as unique expressions of the divine manifesting through us and thus embrace the perfection of it all. The universe delights in expressing itself as us and offers guideposts to follow along the way. We need to trust the process and affirm that everything is working out for our best and highest good. There are no accidents or mistakes in life. Everything unfolds according to our belief systems and as a natural outcome of our thoughts. When we broaden our expectations to celebrate our quirks, unanticipated surprises lie just on the other side. The seed of perfection is growing as us. Only our judgments can block its unfoldment. It's easy to doubt ourselves and our abilities. None of us here do that now, do we? We are hardwired for fear based on old survival instincts. Therefore, a large percentage of our thoughts each day happen to be negative ones. We try not to dwell there, do we? Believing that someone is out to get us, that we're not good enough, or there is a limited supply of which we must compete, only blocks our manifestations. We are never separated from universal intelligence. We are guided in the directions we need to take, recognizing that we are not alone. We trust in our experiences. Current conditions do not reveal the truth of the situation. They only show us the results of our past thinking, allowing us to make corrections along the way. Defensiveness and self-doubt hinder our passions and feelings of purpose as we act from this belief of being alone in the world. We might fear that no one will like what we have to offer, or that it is not good enough to share with the world. So many people used to say that, oh, you want to draw cartoons for a living? You'll never be able to make any money at that. Who cares? Nobody cares about that. Well, I ended up having a 30-year career, and I contributed to 3 Disney features, which will live forever in perpetuity, and I worked on 3 seasons of The Simpsons. People were more impressed that I worked on The Simpsons than they were that I worked at Disney. Beliefs such as these can stunt our expansion and block our unfoldment into perfection. We must not be afraid to take the first step in realizing that our dreams are valid and have a purpose for existing. Every time we take that first step, have you noticed the next one is revealed, and then the next one after that, and the one after that? Even if at the beginning you had no clue where it all was going to come from. Intuit is a software company that gives a special award for the best failure and creates failure parties to celebrate them. Intuit co-founder Scott Cook states, "Every failure teaches something important that can be the seed for the next great idea." There is a reward in Google for making mistakes and taking risks. Both companies recognize that lessons come out of discovering what doesn't work. When we step out of our comfort zone, we open to growth and expansion. Notice that? We change our course when we believe in our project or dream. We recognize that this is what we are here to do, despite how it may look to others. Are any of us doing anything right now that others don't agree with? Leaning into a choice that is not uniquely, powerfully our own is often based on the desire to fit in, not rock the boat. It is based on surviving rather than on thriving. surviving rather than thriving. After all, beliefs are merely thoughts we keep having repeatedly. They hold no special power unless we inflate them by our constant focus. What do we say in our teaching? Whatever you focus on increases. Self-doubts are created by us and therefore can be let go by us. As we release our perceived opinions of others, we begin to take greater chances. There's a story about actor and comedian Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey has a natural talent and passion for being dramatic. If you've ever seen one of his movies, you know exactly what that means. His parents would invite friends over when he was a child, and he would easily become a theatrical entertainer. He quickly discovered that he found by making people laugh and learned a valuable lesson from his father. Quote, "So many of us choose our path out of fear, disguised as practicality," he said. "My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that was possible for him. So he made a conservative choice, and instead, he got a job as an accountant." Then Carrey reveals the moral of the story. Quote, "When I was 12 years old, my father was let go from that safe job. Our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which is that you can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love." Unquote. Perspective gives us a great opportunity to see the perfection in all events and creations. We often judge the outcome or take score too soon when the manifestation has yet to be revealed. Remember, the universe has to arrange itself on this plane to create our good, and we have to give it time. We can turn shambles into shortcuts by recognizing the gift or lesson within them, sparking new insight. If you look closely at an intricate tapestry, you might believe that it is a mangled mess of yarn and fabric, making no sense or design whatsoever. It isn't until you step back and view the tapestry from afar that you discover the bigger picture and see how everything is woven together in a perfect pattern. Your tapestry need not be compared to anyone else's, as you alone know the purpose and reason behind each thread and color. Question long-held beliefs. Why are we hanging onto those based mostly in fear? We have an opportunity to move into expansion by boldly going where no one has gone before. No, I'm sorry. by boldly stepping out and taking risks. Each day, make a mistake or fail at something that expands your being. It is our choice regarding if and how long we want to keep living in the idea of unworthiness or comparing ourselves to others. We are each blessed with a divine seed that is waiting to sprout. There is no separation when we belittle ourselves. We belittle the Spirit that created us and diminish the power inherent therein. Step into the knowing that each passion we have is assisted with a perfect pattern, perfectly imperfect human form. So I'd like to close with a quote by Ernest Holmes. If the spiritual universe were not perfect, it could not exist for a single moment. The truth is indivisible and whole. God is complete and perfect. You are complete and perfect. And if you think you've already found your passion and your perfection, guess what? There's always more to come. Namaste. Thank you.
And by the way, can we have a huge hand for Gray back there at the controls? Wow. In light of John's amazing talk and Louise's amazing talk, this one goes right along with it. Let's stand and let's do it. Goes like this. Where I sit is holy, holy is the ground. Forest, mountain, river, listen to the sound. Great Spirit circles all around me. Let's do that verse again. Where I sit is holy, holy is the ground. Forest, mountain, river, listen to the sound. Great Spirit circles all around me. Who I am is holy, holy are we. Body, thought, emotion, connecting you and me. Great Spirit circles all around me. And what I do is holy. What I do is holy. Holy is my way. Work and play together, celebrate the day. Great Spirit circles all around me. Where I sit is holy, holy is the ground. Forest, mountain, river, listen to the sound. Great Spirit circles all around me. Who I am is holy, holy are we. Body, thought, emotion, connecting you and me. Great Spirit circles all around me. What I do is holy, holy is my way. Work and play together, celebrate the day. Great Spirit circles all around me. Great Spirit circles all around me.
Great Spirit circles all around me. God is right where we are. And showing that God is right where we are, it's now time for our offering. Thank you so much for what you give is what keeps this center alive and thriving. That is our passion, and that is our purpose here in the community. So if you'll join me in reading our offering affirmation. There it is. And bless all that it touches. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I share generously of my good, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly, and so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
I am indeed so blessed. Thank you, everyone, for your love and support today. It really made all the difference, and I'm truly grateful. All right, so let's close our celebration with treatment. Join me in knowing that God is all there is. It is everywhere present, filling all space. It fills this sanctuary. It fills each one of us here today. And I know that God is everywhere throughout the world, and anywhere where there may be a challenge or pain, that God is right where that is. God heals and prospers and loves and holds in perfect wholeness and completeness. And I especially know this today for Reverend Donna, and know that her procedures are done perfectly, that everything results in perfect outcome, in divine right timing and action as we hold her in the divine healing light of God. She is whole, perfect, and complete, as are we and as our center, and is the world, because our word is law in the universe. So I release my word now, where it is now in process for immediate manifestation. I declare it so, I declare it done. With gratitude and thanksgiving, we say together, and so it is. All right. Let's stand and hold hands.
So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We all be